Wisconsin wine guy. Welcome back to another wine review. Winter is passing us by. We went through Mardi Gras. We are coming up on spring and Easter. That being said, we're going to start doing fresher wines, lighter wines, fruitier type wines, something to enjoy as the season begins to change, something to say, hey, it's a new season, right? So for those of you who are new, I'm your Wisconsin wine guy, and I review wines like to call everyday drinking wines. These are wines you can find where you shop for wine, liquor store, grocery store, some wine shops. I give them a taste, give you my opinion, utilizing a very, very simple system. I call it the thumb rating system. Thumbs up says I recommend this wine. It's a pretty good wine. Can't go wrong with it for everyday drinking wine. 3/4. You know what? It didn't quite fit that thumbs up level, but it's a wine that I would share with my friends, okay? Halfway, ooh, wow. Something about that wine didn't work with my palate. It doesn't make it a bad wine. It just didn't work with my palate. Thumbs down. Again, that's always an easy one, right? All right? Okay, and then every now and then there's the infamous double thumbs up. All right, when you see that double thumbs up, that comes highly, highly, highly recommended. And it may be a wine that you can probably sit on for a while and age. And I have some of those sitting over there in the rack. So let's get to today's review. This is going to be a wine named Vento Di Mare. Vento Di Mare. Okay, Wind of the Sea. The grape is going to be Grillo. It's made from organic grapes, Grillo. This is coming from Sicily. The producers, Cantine, Ermes. Okay, out of Sicily. Now, a little bit of story here. This is going to be a 2021, 12% alcohol. Back when I had a wine shop, always tried to bring my customers something new, something unique, something different, being in the Midwest. So this was in the early 2000s, and I wanted to give people something other than Pinot Grigios. I was in competition with the local restaurant who had a very, very vast selection of Italian wines, both reds and whites and sparkling. So I wanted to do something completely different. And so I went to Sicily, because there was no Sicilian wines, in places where I went to dine, other than an Italian place. They didn't have any Sicilian wines at that time. But I wanted to bring my customers something different other than Pinot Grigios or Chardonnays. So I looked through some of my buyer's portfolio, and I came across Grillo out of Sicily. Wow, Sicilian wines. You may know some of the other whites, Grillo, which is this one here, Colorado, and Zolia for white, and maybe more familiar now with Nero d'Avola, the red wine. So I brought in most of these Sicilian wines, and Grillo, I just fell in love with it, and I sold a lot of Grillo, but then it was hard to find. So it's like, you can't follow the wine snob people that say, hey, drink this, drink that, and as a store, I didn't follow those trends, I sold to my customers what was going to be good for them. So now let's get to this. So Grillo out of Sicily, 12% alcohol, always enjoy this, organic grapes, screw cap. So I'm always looking forward to trying a Grillo. And again, if you are a Pinot Grigio drinker, if you are an Oak Chardonnay drinker, and maybe if you are a Spanish white, Portuguese white, this may be a good alternative for you. Okay, maybe even some French whites. So let's see what we got here. So this has nice straw, golden colored hues to it. It almost looks like it was freshly dropped from the fruit, right? Very nice. Now on the nose. Oh, wow. I remember that smell. And now, again, all Grillos can't be treated the same, right? So this has some cold soak, so you're getting some of that skin contact here. After pressing. Wow, very nice, very nice. So it has like, citrus, more like Meyer lemon, caramelized pineapple. So it has like a tropical nose to it. Wow. Wow, that smells good. I'm looking forward to tasting this. But you know how we go here. Two-step process. First, acidity, mouthfeel. No acidity, no play. Next, we taste, and we'll let you know what we think of it. Again, I said this is a 2021 coming in at 12% alcohol, 12.5% alcohol. So one just is great to drink on a nice, warm or hot day. There we go. Mm. Wow. So definitely pick up some acidity, but it's not like crazy acidity. Very well blended here. My mouth is still watering. But the whole wow comes from like the flavor, like wow, but definitely nice in the palate. And I even pick up a little bit of tannins to it. You can't pick up something on white wines, okay? So let's not think that tannins only exist in red wines. I mean, they can provide a good structure in white wines as well. But now for the taste. Wow, I can still taste it on the finish. Here we go. Mm. It is totally how I remember. My Grillo at the time, from the early 2000s, wasn't as darkly colored, but nonetheless, we still had a nice tropical melon, lemon or mild lemon, just like the pulp, of a nice fruit tasting lemon. So it was real nice. Wow, I'm digging this. Now, you have to be familiar with the Grillo. I'm making this judgment based on the Grillos that I've had over my time, and this is pretty good. Now, one more taste, and we grade it. Mm. Wow. Okay, and then you get some of that subtle bitter pith on the finish. So overall for me, almost a little chalky, mineral taste too. So for me, I'm going to give this Grillo thumbs up. Maybe a thumbs up and a half. Okay, thumbs up and a half. Not quite two, but thumbs up and a half. I can't go two because it's already 2021. I don't know how this is going to age. It may age fine, but right now the acidity is just right. I think the flavors are just right. So thumbs up and a half on this one here. So again, if you are a domestic, say California, Washington type of Sauvignon Blanc drinker, you may enjoy this because it's not going to be like the New Zealand type Sauvignon Blancs. If you are a unoaked Chardonnay drinker, you may enjoy this. If you're looking for an alternative to Pinot Grigio or Pinot Gris, you may enjoy this. And also for my sweet wine drinkers, I believe you may enjoy the fruity qualities that exist in this wine. Okay, it has a subtle, it's bursting with fruit. It has that dry finish, but very flavorful with food. This would be fantastic. It's your Wisconsin wine guy. Thumbs up and a half right here. Saying as always, let your palate be the guide selecting your wine. Oh, should be able to find this retail. You can find it in your area between $10 and $14. Okay. Again, did I mention this is made with organic grapes, organic Grillo. So now is your Wisconsin wine guide saying as always, let your palate be the guide. I'm so excited for the change of the season. I have more great wines coming to show you. See you next time. Ciao. I gotta find some food for this one.